This weekend, Exeter travel all the way up to Teesside to play Hartlepool United. Here's a pre-match guide for the Pools. Born out of the West Hartlepool Amateurs in 1881, Hartlepool gained professional status in 1908 before playing their first game against Wrexham, a game where they won away 2-0. The interesting nickname the Monkey Hangers derives all the way back from the Napoleonic Wars. A shipwreck washed upon the shores of Hartlepool, and the only survivor was a little monkey. Now, this shipwreck came from a French naval ship, and they used to dress the monkeys up for entertainment as the crew. Now, the people of Hartlepool had never seen a monkey before, and they thought he was French. So after they questioned him, they came to the conclusion that he was a French spy, and they hanged him. In 1965, a young managerial duo of Brian Clough and Peter Taylor set their sights on a career on the touchline. They were actually sacked in 1966, but after a boardroom coup, the budgetary reasons were null and void. So Brian and Peter returned to Hartlepool swiftly before joining Derby County, and the rest, they say, is history. For the rest of the 20th century though, Hartlepool's antics on the pitch were rather uneventful. Come the 21st century, whilst in League One, they were knocking on the door of the Championship. 4 playoff campaigns in 5 seasons just couldn't get them over the line, and they're relegated back to League 2 in 2006. In 2017, for the first time in 97 years, Pools were relegated to non-league. But last year, they broke their hoodoo, beating Torquay United in a penalty shootout at Ashton Gate to regain EFL status. Dave Challoner was in charge that day, and he'll be in charge on Saturday as well, as he's guiding Hartlepool through their first EFL campaign in that time. The former centre-back played for Tranmere and Bury before retiring in 2011 when he took to the touchline. He managed at Colwyn Bay for a couple of years before signing for AFC Fylde. He reigned at Fylde for 8 years, winning the National League North and the FA Trophy in that time. And when the coastal winds brought him to Hartlepool, his achievement was so great on Teesside that even Jeff Stelling named his cat after him. I'm sat in the middle of the Big Bank, but in the heart of Hartlepool is the 7,800 capacity ground, Victoria Park. Originally home to West Hartlepool Rugby Football Club, Hartlepool United sought tenancy in 1908. The ground is named after Queen Victoria's Diamond Jubilee, but during the First World War it was actually bombed by a German Zeppelin, where the main stand was destroyed. In 1957, over 17,000 fans crammed into Victoria Park to watch Manchester United in the FA Cup. The game ran out 4-3 winners for Manchester United, and Matt Busby, the then manager, regarded that as his most exciting game of football he has ever witnessed. And he's seen quite a few. This week's one to watch is Nicky Featherstone, and he is no stranger to the Big Bank crowd. In fact, he scored in this goal right behind me in the FA Cup just a couple of years ago. The 32-year-old has penned a new 2-year deal in the summer, and he's committed his future to Hartlepool. He began his career at Hull City in 2006, before moving to a couple of loan spells and then Hereford in 2011. His impressive form at Edgar Street earned him a move to Walsall, and then in 2014 he moved to Teesside with Hartlepool United. Last season he netted 5 times as he helped the Pools gain promotion back into the Football League, and he's already opened his account for the season with a nice calmly slotted penalty against his former side, Walsall. History would tell us that games against Hartlepool are usually an open affair. All but 3 games since the turn of the century have ended with 2 or more goals. Exeter's last win against Hartlepool dates back to 2016, when goals from Joel Grant and Alex Nichols saw City get the points. And overall, the record says that Exeter City have won 34 times, there have been 23 draws, and Hartlepool United have won on 27 occasions. Driving to Victoria Park is going to take about 5 hours and 54 minutes. The postcode for Victoria Park is Tango Sierra 24 8 Bravo Zulu, and at the ground there are limited parking spaces, so it's first come, first served. If you're going to get the train, you need to get the 0627 cross-country service from Exeter St David's towards Newcastle. You want to change at York, and that will go to the 20 to 12 train, and that's towards Redcar Central. On that line, you want to get off at Thornbury and then catch the last train to Hexham, where you'll be able to depart at Hartlepool by 1 o'clock. Tickets are still on sale for our trip to Hartlepool on the weekend, and that's adults for £20, concessions for £14. That includes seniors, students and armed forces. Under 19s are also £14, under 16s are a £5, and under 5s are free. Grecian travel is also available for Saturday's trip to Hartlepool and will leave Unit 1 nightclub at 6 o'clock in the morning, so be there sharp. The cost is £48 for adults and £43 for under 16s. To buy tickets for that, you must contact John Bishop directly, and his details are on our website.